Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I wanted to address something in this one, so let's get right into it. On Twitter, Logic tagged me and asked me to make a video on this topic. The topic was stuff we are expecting from the Nulgath finale. And then he mentions some of the things that he would like to see, like the Tarkus area, the drops, having drops from monsters, a new level cap with sets, a side quests, some quests in Nulgath NPC, some pet quests like Nulgath larvae and Drudgeon to help with grinds, and new material farm methods. He also posted an image that Darkon had made back in 2017 of the Void Executioner, and this looks like a really cool armor set. This handsome little devil is known as Oblivion in the Nulgath lore. This is what he originally looks like in AQ Worlds. When I first saw this NPC, I said, why does he not look like the original? This really does not look like Oblivion. The response was, what if this was an armor set drop so that players could wear it? I dropped my argument because that is the perfect thing to do. But with the Nulgath finale coming up, I haven't heard anything about this armor set being available for players, and if it's not, it's just going to be another string left untouched. As a huge Nulgath fan, let me go over some of the items that we are expecting to see in AQ3D. The first of which is the Overfiend Blade of Nulgath, and this is a staple when it comes to Nulgath stuff. In fact, a lot of the Juggernaut items of Nulgath are items that we would expect to see. Taro's Manslaughter. Now this is rather a basic katana design, but it's still kind of something that I was expecting to see along the Nulgath saga. This is the Oblivion of Nulgath, which is a pet that you can get, and honestly, I don't see this coming simply because the design of Oblivion is so different. So in exchange for this, I would expect to see the armor set of Oblivion of Nulgath. We do actually have the armor set in AQ Worlds, so it's another reason why I expect to see that in AQ3D. The Ungodly Reavers of Nulgath, highly anticipated weapon that I am sure a lot of people would have been expecting. With the finale coming up, no idea whether this is coming, but based on the design of this, I highly doubt it is. However, it's extremely unfortunate because this and weapons like this is the main reason why I love Nulgath stuff. One of my favorite AQ World items is the Evolved Warlord of Nulgath. Now this is a rare thing, but this is based on the Warlord of Nulgath, and I was really hoping this would be in the game. The Crystal Phoenix Blade of Nulgath, we already know this exists because we've seen devs using this item, so we know that this is going to be coming, and I am looking forward to seeing the actual item in the game. I am not looking forward to the farm, however, if it's connected to world boss farming and the typical farming we've been experiencing. If it's more along the lines of AQ World farming, then I would greatly appreciate it, but I'm not keeping my fingers crossed. The Nulgath armor. I honestly don't really see this coming, but I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to walk around as Nulgath. The number one item I am hoping to see, and I had posted this way back when the whole Nulgath thing first started, is the Dragon Blade of Nulgath. This is by far the best item, in my opinion, in the Nulgath thing, and it took me years to actually obtain this in the game, just because, not because it was super difficult, just because I never got around to doing it. It was also locked behind membership. But yeah, it is one of my favorite weapons. I have multiple variants of this weapon in AQ Worlds. It's still one of my favorites and will always be one of my favorites. I will be very upset if this does not enter AQ3D in some way, shape, or form. Now, I could keep going and going on different items that we would be expecting and hoping to see in the finale, because there are so many awesome items that there's just too many to name. What I'm going to do instead is show you some of the stuff that will be coming in the finale. Dej posted this on Twitter, so you can see this is one of the Hanzo. This is the new Hanzo set, and it looks really, really good. So looking forward to seeing that in the actual game. Also note the katana as well, which is or could potentially be the Taro's manslaughter. But yeah, that's going to look really, really good. It's a good looking set. I wanted to showcase something else. Now, this is obviously not a Nulgath item. However, something like this could be fairly close to the Dragon Blade of Nulgath. So who knows? There's a potential that it could actually arrive. Here's an in-game image of the helm. This is a Fiend helm, and I don't think we have this in the game as of yet. So that's something else that is going to be arriving. Here's the Fiendish Spear of Nulgath. So that's another item that we're going to be getting. Looks pretty darn good. Here is a Fiendish Staff, and again, looks really good. This is what it looks like in game. So it's a nice size and it has great animation on it. So yeah, I like it. We've also got some Fiend guns coming as well. Those look actually really cool, so those will be something I'll definitely have to get. We get some daggers right there using with the Berserker and Rogue, so not too shabby. Looks pretty good in game. He also made a red variant version of it, which actually looks much better in my personal opinion. So that's what they look like. Also made a bow, and this is, wow, that looks really, really impressive. So, beautiful bow. Here's a character model of the Infernal Fiend, and I'm hoping we get a travel form and pet of this because it's definitely not armor. Here's a Fiendish sword, really nice looking Fiendish sword, nice and big as well, which is really good, something that we do lack in AQ3D. Also made a red variant version as well, so very cool. He also added a Legion version because why not? More the merrier. So it also looks very, very nice. And you also have the 3 different versions right there. You get a better look at the red variant version. And the last image is a Fiend katana, which is very cool. I like it. I think that looks really, really good. So we do have some really nice items coming, but I hope we do have some that we actually recognize and not just completely made up. Not that these are bad, but just it's really nice to have that nostalgic feel, which is, I think, a big draw to the Nulgath saga. What are you guys looking forward to in the finale? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.